welcome back to my channel. I welcome myself back to my own channel actually. I've been MIA for forever. I sincerely apologize for just disappearing like that. It's been a long 6 months. For those who follow me on my Facebook and blog, you would have known that last year was kind of my final year at uni, and as part of that final year we had to go overseas for placement. Then after that I went around Europe for a bit, went to Philippines, and then I went back and had to prepare for grad. After grad I had to move for work and then orientate myself to work, find a house, move everything. And yeah, it's just been so hectic, and yeah, even now I'm still not 100% moved in because I've been that busy. But I had a couple of days off work, watched some videos for fun, and it's really made me realize how much I've missed filming videos and talking to myself in the hopes that somebody out there is watching me and listening. I've just really missed it. I got a bit overwhelmed last year with sponsorships, business proposals, and it kind of became less of a hobby, more work, and I just really wasn't into that. You know, I've got a job and I don't really need YouTube to be my, you know, source of income. I just really purely wanted to do this for fun, and I kind of lost track of that, lost sight of that, and it just didn't become fun for me anymore. But I'm back. Sorry for the long ramble. I thought I just owed some of you guys an explanation as to where I've been. I've just completely disappeared from all social media sites, and sincerely apologize. That was not my intention. But you know, every time I posted on Instagram or Facebook, a lot of you guys would be like, "Where are you? Where have you been?" I just felt so bad, and you know, I wasn't sure if I was coming back, so I didn't want to make any false promises. So I'm not back 100% in a full capacity, and I'll see how this video goes, and I'll see how the next term goes, if I have time to film, if I have time to edit. Anyways, enough rambling, let's get on to it. I haven't filmed a video in so long. I really wanted to share with you guys the makeup products that I was loving while I was overseas traveling, but when I was in Barcelona I lost everything. I lost all of my makeup, my camera, passport, everything got stolen. So I was devastated, and this was right after some people randomly came up to me and said, you know, "Are you heyyyjune on YouTube?" And that was really cool. But then immediately after that, I'm not saying it was them because it was a completely different area, but an hour or so after that, my bag got stolen. I did still have my Lorac palette with me. When I went overseas, I only really brought 3 palettes: the Lorac, the Sleek, I think it was Storm, and also my own made up palette. I think it was a Unii palette, and I love that. I need to buy some more. It's just a little bit expensive. It's like $30, but it's so sturdy, and it's got this giant mirror, and I put all these Maybelline shadows and brow powders, everything I needed. That was all stolen. I still had this in my luggage, thankfully. So this got me through basically the whole trip, the whole 2-3 months. I mostly used the matte palette. Lorac Pro and Max Paint Pot in Quite Natural was my everyday go-to look, and then I could, if we went clubbing or anything, spice it up with any of these nice shimmery colours here. This is just a great go-to palette because I love the mix of mattes and I love the shimmer shadows. I especially love the gold, the pewter, and the garnet. Just the middle section here. I love bronzy golden shadows, as you can tell. They're just my go-to. Really like this. I bought it off eBay because, you know, you can't really get it anywhere else, and I would 100% recommend you get this, especially if you're starting out or if you just want a go-to palette that you can take anywhere with you. This is great, and it's so nice and skinny. It just gets a bit dirty, but I'm not too fussed about that. So this is similar to my Unii palette. This is what I kind of did. Unii palette's just nice because it's great quality and it's got this really big gigantic mirror, but I deputted all of my Maybelline shadow. These aren't the same ones that was in my Unii palette, but I did re-buy this quad though. L'Oreal, this is the Wear Infinite Studio Secrets in 806 Canyon Stone. This is an amazing quad. It's just got all the matte colors that you need. I use this for every look that I do, every look. So I use this as a transition color, and then this to define it, and then this I would use in the crease on a day-to-day basis or all over the lid if I wanted it to be more smoky. And this is a wonderful creamy highlight. I just got it off of eBay, but have a look around. It's amazing, and if you ever find it, definitely get it. Mentioned the Maybelline Quite Natural Pro Longwear Paint Pot, but I've also really enjoyed Paint Pot in Indian Wood. It's just this gorgeous bronzy gold color, and it looks amazing on tan skin. You don't need to top this off with anything, it just works on its own as a great all over the lid color. I feel like you don't even need a crease color. You could just smoke it out in the outer corners and then just put liner and it'll look amazing. If you ever wanted to try MAC paint pots, these would be my first picks. I've really liked these shimmer strips by Physicians Formula. They're not new, they're actually really old, but I've just gotten my hands on them. Got 3, and I really enjoy all of them. They work as bronzer, blush and eyeshadows. They're all shimmery, but they're so pigmented. This one is called Wakiki Strip, and I've used this on my eyes. Like, I just get one of the strips and I pop it in, and then I use the top one as a blush and highlight. I don't really use it so much as a bronzer because bronzers I feel like should be matte, but they're great as a highlight and eyeshadow. I'm actually wearing Malibu Strip, which is a pinky champagne color on my cheeks right now, and these are great dupes for the Dior Amber Diamond highlighter. I can't believe it took me so long to get them, but they're a bit expensive in Australia, so I bought them on iHerb. It's so much more affordable. It's like $10–12 plus $4 shipping, and it gets here within 4 days. So it's great. Definitely recommend that. And speaking of iHerb, I also bought some brushes from that website. iHerb is an amazing website for Real Techniques, Eco Tools and Physicians Formula and ELF. So if you're interested in any of those brands, check it out. If you are a beginner with makeup, Eco Tools and Real Techniques are my recommendations. Eco Tools is a little bit more expensive here in Australia than in the US, where it's like dirt cheap. So iHerb is a US website and they're very cheap on there, so that's where I buy all my Eco Tools brushes. This is the Fresh and Flawless 5-piece complexion set, and I have loved this set for the past 2–3 weeks. So this is what they look like. Super cute with the ferrule. You get a concealer brush, a buffing concealer brush, you've got a precision foundation brush, a complexion blending brush, and a full powder face brush. Initially just wanted to get this as a kind of travel foundation brush set, but these have worked great as an everyday kind of just basic go-to brushes, and I've been actually quite surprised. My favorite is definitely this complexion blending brush. It kind of looks like smaller version of the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. It's just like a travel friendly version, and I really liked it for applying powder, liquid, cream blushes, cream bronzers. This is amazing. It's really nice and fluffy and really gets in there and buffs everything out. It's the cutest little foundation brush I've ever had. So adorable. This is great for powder. I use this to powder my face down, apply blush, highlight, powder bronzer. These two are great together. And another brush that I've been surprised with is this foundation brush. Now, I would never ever use this as a foundation brush. Look at the size of this thing. It would take you days to actually paint your face on, but I've really enjoyed using this as a concealer brush. Got a nice sharp tip there so that you can get right in there underneath and apply a concealer. It's amazing. I really like this. This is a concealer buffing brush. So you're supposed to use this to buff your concealer out, or even to stipple concealer onto your blemishes as a spot concealer. I've even been using this as a blending brush in the crease, and then using the concealer brush to pat the shadow down all over the lid. So I feel that even though this is supposed to be a complexion brush set, you could absolutely use this as to complete your whole look. Use this to apply your shadow, this to blend it out, apply concealer, foundation, and then apply powder. This is just a great 5-piece kit. Recommended to anybody, whether you're new to brushes or have a whole collection. I have so many brushes, but I still using it ever since I bought it. Just in love with it, and it's so cute. Like, I mean, hello, look at them. One other brush that I wanted to mention, my MAC 217. No blending brush can really replace it. I have quite a few MAC 217 dupes, but they all start to splay out. All the other brushes don't really retain their shape, but this does, and it's amazing. It's great for packing on colour and blending colour out. So if you've wanted a MAC brush for a very long time, my first brush recommendation would be the 217. Amazing. Foundation wise, this month I've really enjoyed the Chanel Vitalumia Aqua cream foundation. Looks like this. This is refillable, so you can actually replace. So it comes in like that. If you really wanted to, you could totally travel with just this. It's great. I really like it. It's so creamy. Matches my skin tone perfectly. I got it in 50 beige, and it lasts a really long time, and I don't know, I love this. Especially coming into winter, creams are a great foundation, provide more moisture and dewy. Concealer wise, I've been using this Jazzy collection Photoready foundation. I got this from the Philippines. It's got a deep kind of contouring color, a brightening, and then a kind of skin colored concealer. This looks more peachy salmon because I've actually been adding this orange aqua cream. I've really gotten into using salmon concealers underneath the eyes because it brightens and it doesn't look ashy, because it color corrects all the dark circles as well. And didn't want to spend the money for the Eve Pearl or Bobbi Brown, and considering I've got, you know, an orange cream blush by Makeup Forever and another one by NYX, thought why not just mix them together and create my own salmon concealer, and then you can titrate how much orange you want in it. So it works fine, and I've been doing that every day. Really enjoyed doing that. If you don't have, you know, this aqua cream color from Makeup Forever, you could use this NYX cream blush in orange, or an orange lipstick, or the OCC lip tars. I got the idea from Wayne Goss. I'll link the video down below, but it worked a treat, and yeah, never going back. I love my salmon concealers now. This is the In Forever. Brows, I've really enjoyed this Tint My Brow by Australis. I've got it in light brown. I don't actually like the formula of this because it leaves your brows really hard, but I like the tint that it gives. So I think the product itself isn't my favorite. It's more the process of tinting my brows with a lighter color, just because, you know, with my ombre I think it's better if I have some lighter brows, and then it just makes the eyes pop a little bit more, especially when you have black or dark lashes on. I think there are better products than this, but it's the most readily available in the drugstore in Australia, and I recommend it, at least to try it out to see if you like tinting the brows. I've really been into more the skinny shaped tinted brows, and this is a great product, and I've used it every day. I could invest in better brow tints from MAC and Benefit and whatnot, but I think this does the job, and I'm not too fussed about it. And lastly, loving my Sephora 12-hour wear waterproof cream pencil, similar to Milani and Urban Decay, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because this does a great job at staying on my waterline. I've been using it every day. I bought it in France. Like I said, I lost all my makeup, and it had my Milani liner in there, and you know, this was the closest thing I could find that was affordable, and it worked a treat, and I've used it every day since. I just love these to use on my waterline. I've never gone back to using white pencil in the waterline. These just work great because it brings light into the eyes, especially if you have matte eyeshadow and then you have this in the inner corner and then into your waterline. It looks so good. So this is great. And for lashes, I've been using my Essence Get Big Lashes. This is really affordable. It's like $5. Mascaras can be quite expensive in Australia. It can go from $20 minimum to up to $35, and that's just ridiculous for a mascara. This builds great. The brush is just a bit too big for my liking. I haven't tried any of the other Essence mascaras, but this does a good job, and I'm pretty happy with it for the price that I paid, so recommend this. One final eyeliner that I want to share with you guys is this Essence Stays No Matter What waterproof liquid eyeliner. Essence is good just for cheap basic products like eyeliners, mascaras, eyebrow gels, and I really enjoy this because it's small. I like the applicator of it, the blackness of it. It's a fuss-free liner that's affordable, and that appeals to me because I wear eyeliner every day, so it runs out, and I find that liquid liner is way easier to apply than gel liner, and it doesn't smudge or budge and lasts all day. So I really enjoy this, and it's only $5, so hello, what else is there to say about it? It's great. So that is it, my very long favorites. For those watching this video right now, hello again, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time. Thank you for being patient. Hopefully I'll have more videos coming up. I'll just have to see how I go with time management and work, but stay tuned. Don't want to make promises, but I will try my best. Okay, alright, thanks guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.